Hi, Chad. We got
Hello.
everybody here. You
Ah.
got games on your phone? What games you got on your phone? Hi,
I got
Chad.
cat business.
We got chat business. We were just talking about something, so you guys are gonna hear literally the beginning of it pretty much. But so Amelie got a lot of backlash over her doing the Thunderbringer song. And if you've heard the Thunderbringer song, have you heard the Thunderbringer song? I don't remember.
Yeah, I've heard Thunderbringer. Yeah, I've
So
seen all of
it's
the epic.
it's very like or it's very like, is it rock heavy? Also, look, thank you so much for the 3 months, darling. Thank you, thank you. Also, Eldon, before I forget, Eldon, thank you so much for the 6 months as well. Thank you, my lovelies. Thank you. She did her own version of the cover. And it's not bad. It's obviously different and more suited to her voice. But I will also say, like, for me, it's not probably my personal favorite. I feel like maybe this song just wasn't her, like not her vocals, but, like, it probably wasn't, like, the best song to utilize
For
it.
her style.
Yeah, for her style.
Yeah.
Let me show you a part of it. I don't think it's bad. Like I said, I genuinely don't think it's a bad song, and the hate for it is kind of insane. But
I didn't even see anybody hating on it. I just saw like the demo preview that she had whenever she first released it. And I was like, oh, that's neat. And then I hadn't actually listened to the song yet.
she had to make a tweet to say, hey guys, it's a cover, you can make your own styles, and like it's only a cover, right? And I think even Sayu had to come in and say covers can be different, like, guys, chill out.
Yeah,
you know, and that's so real.
Covers that are different from the original, even in terms of like there's entire lo-fi remixes of songs.
Exactly.
Like Bernie Sanders filibustering, but it's lo-fi. And it's just full filibuster with lo-fi music.
Exactly. And I it's absolutely ridiculous. I think that it's unbelievably stupid. I'm going to, for the sake of Twitch VOD and YouTube, I believe, I will have the volume off, but Twitch, like, on live, will be able to hear this song as well, so you guys will be able to hear it with us. But here's it. I'm not gonna give you the full version of it. I'm just gonna give you the first part until the chorus, right? But I don't think this is bad. But yeah, it's like a different take, but it's not bad. Just a little whiplash with the chorus towards the end. There was a lot of hate on the YouTube comments. Yeah. Like, especially when this first came out, it was a wave of hate, but I think a lot of people drowned it out with their own, like, oh, it's a good cover, you know? But just hear it. That part's not my problem with the song. My problem kind of becomes
I like it. I like it.
My problem becomes the end.
As someone who hasn't heard the original song, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not something I would listen to personally. It's not what I usually listen to, but it's not bad.
Oh, I mean, I've listened to the OG. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's
I
fun
just
and
know you
different.
killed my sheep.
I think the only problem I really have with it is I wish she probably got someone else to do the non-singing parts, the Odysseus and Eurylochus kind of going, we're gonna die. I know. I wish that she got them to be other people instead of herself, because I think that for those parts it feels weird because it sounds like she's just talking to herself. Here, this part.
But also mood.
Not real. Like, this part I don't entirely like. But it's like a stylistic choice. And it's like,
I get what you're saying there, yeah.
It feels like she's talking to herself.
I can understand why she.
Confusing.
Yeah, I can understand why she did it, because it's also like, you need somebody to do, when they had I know and it goes kind of like into that high pitch. You kind of need to find somebody's voice that goes along with it, like goes along with your voice. I understand that, but also at the same time, it's like me talking to the voices in my head.
As a note, for Oro's sake of knowledge, like, let me just let you hear the original version of, not the original version of Thunderbringer, I just want you to hear the original version of that conversation that happens.
Well, I mean, you showed me a bit of Epic than musical, and I know, like, they do talk to each other, because it's a musical.
True, but
but this specific instance, we're letting you hear the OG version.
Yeah.
Like, it's supposed to kind of be, like, sadder, and it feels like she's like, I know! And I'm like, you don't need to belt the high pitch for, I don't know why that's so funny. It's like Odysseus singing, I know!
I know, I know.
And then everyone just dies.
This fucking Odysseus imagining him holding Penelope.
I know, right? Also, this is the original, like, chorus.
Hey, yo, I'm looking at the art right now.
Oh, yeah. Neil is literally one of the best artists for Epic. I'm just gonna say that outright. And also, probably one of the strong leaders of Zeus as a himbo. So, yes.
Love that for him.
Yes. There is also a very funny meme with Zeus that actually comes from the beginning of the song. I will literally pause at the first word, and this is like a meme that's been going around for this month specifically. I promise this will be the end of this random tangent.
Huge, massive man boobs fall out of the sky. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
He just goes
like, I swear, if they're building up this shot and they don't zoom in on Zeus's man boobs, I'm gonna be pissed.
The real, but also he just comes out and like he actually says like obvious like singing words, right? But the funniest take has just been pride.
Pride.
Oh my god!
Strikes 12 on June. When the clock strikes midnight on May 30th.
Pride. No, literally. I'm gonna find that fucking TikTok because it's so dumb.
I love the brain rot. I don't understand the musical, but I love the brain rot.
It's so funny.
It's a good musical.
It is a really good musical. Is it this one? I'm trying to. Oh yeah, it's this one. Hold up. It's perfect. It's perfect. I promise. Goodness grief, so loud.
I love my ace daughter.
And then he just ignores all his other children apart from Athena, as per usual.
Yeah. Immediately disappears.
This is my favorite meme, honest to God. And high key, I'm kind of tempted to actually just have this as a channel point redeem for this month.
Just pride.
I also like how they did it, like, the meme where it's like the
yeah,
he just disappears with reverb.
Exactly. Yeah. Pride. Wait, I thought Athena was the ace daughter. No, Athena is the ace daughter. He only cares about Athena.
My ace daughter.
He only cares about Athena, his ace daughter, and not his multitude of like ranges of children. Also, hi Custo, hi Lala. But yeah, I don't mind in total. I don't mind the Amelie version, but there was a lot of like, in my opinion, unjustifiable like backlash over it. It's like, if it's not your style, it's not your style, right? Some people don't like the Zeus version, and then they would like this version, right? So it's like, I feel like this again, there's every every cover and every song has someone that would like it, you know? There's always different kinds of vibes for that.
I mean, it's just like how some people don't like people doing like the Vocaloid covers.
Oh my god.
But it's because it's like, I know like Jubiphonic was a huge one. Because
me who does
they're, like,
Vocaloid corner covers just like in the background, Apple Dairy.
me who listens to them still, and I'm like, this is the only way I can understand them.
That's why it was so
But I also listen to the original. I listen to both.
when you're like, me who does covers. I also
Me who
thought
does
of
Vocaloid
Apple.
covers just in the background.
I was also
me
thinking
who
Apple
see-
Dairy.
Apple
my
Dairy
God.
is such a fucking mood for me, dude.
Dude, I love Apple Dairy. I don't even like. It's like something happens. Apple Dairy. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, what's the appropriate reaction to this? Apple Dairy. Yeah, that makes
Apple
it's either
Dairy
that or
just covers
fish
the full
pat.
spectrum. Yeah.
It's either that or fish pat.
It covers the full spectrum of emotions. It's either being done to you or you're comforting somebody it's been done to.
For real. Real. Okay. Before we start, I have one specific question, which is me putting Oro on the spot here.
Oh god.
Oro, when are you streaming?
Good question.
I know,
So
I know my chat is
may,
excited.
I may or may not have been teasing this Friday. Mostly
Ooh.
because I don't have to fight traffic on my way home Friday because I got an appointment. And I'm like, I'm gonna work from home the rest of the day. Cause fuck it.
Hell yeah.
Ayo, let's go.
So I got a short commute time of like 2 minutes.
Do you have an idea of what
And
you're gonna be
that's including-
streaming?
Good question.
The answer is no.
Really good questions.
Didn't think that far, apparently.
Yeah, the question is,
So what I'm hearing is that at some point very soon, all three of us can start streaming Guilty as Sock.
I mean, you're not
Do I
wrong.
need to have Guilty as Sock in order to
Unfortunately, you do. I don't actually know how much it costs
I-
either. Hold on.
It's like $5.50, I think.
Is it? Is it?
'Cause
That
I
cheap?
looked at it because I was like, damn, I need to buy it. And then I was like, oh damn, that's cheap.
Let me look. Guilty.
I'm looking at Steam.
Yeah, it's
now.
$5.50. It is $5.50.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I need to buy
that's
it for you, Derry, I will.
That's a sub. Hey chat, give 2 subs to Indie right now. Thank you. Or else I'm not playing Guilty as Sock on stream. Thank you.
I need to buy Guilty as Sock, but nobody give me money because I have a full-time job.
Oral has that corporate
I
girly
don't-
life. That doesn't mean
I don't
anything.
get-
You
I
need to
don't get
give
paid
subs
well.
on Friday to Oral.
I've been actually thinking of getting rid of my affiliate just because I don't want to deal with the taxes. That's really it.
See, here's the unfortunate problem. Twitch, I don't know when they plan to implement this, but apparently at some point Twitch plans to implement that even if you are not subbed, you will still be able to earn, or not subbed, even if you're still not affiliate, you will be able to earn income as just a streamer in general, because they are going to
And-
put advertisements automatically
well, I
on
guess-
everyone. That's what they say. I don't know if they're
Ugh.
really willing to implement that, because that will mess up a lot of people. But it's because of like the
Yeah.
Asmon Golds who literally
That is
actively
true,
have
like,
costed Twitch money, you know?
yeah, and it's like I want to do that, but that's also because I have a full-time job and I just don't want to deal with the complexity of taxes.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, if you don't stream that often, theoretically you could just like Twitch gives you your tax information. You just
I
take
know.
that and then you just write down little details, like, you know, I could make a
Yeah.
spreadsheet for you or something that could, like, you could just input all of, like,
I was about
Little
to
details.
say the tax part of my textbook for my licensing did not cover this.
oh god.
It only covered what forms I should give my employees if I ever have any.
What did Asmon
And
do?
low-key, I hope I don't.
Oh god, what
Asmon
hasn't
is
Asmon
not
done?
affiliate. Oh yeah, he. Ugh. But
Ugh.
specifically to Twitch, he's not affiliate or partner.
Because
but
he
rakes
specifically
in the
didn't want
views.
ads, yeah.
And I'm just like, I
Though
want
he
to
is
do
now.
that.
I think they made him like become
Yeah.
Didn't they
either an
force him
affiliate or
and
a
then they
partner.
also
Yeah.
banned him just recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Which, good job, but
Essentially the majority or the overall story is that Asmund, because of the fact that he was not considered affiliate or partner, because the thing for especially for those of you guys who are not streamers, you have to apply for for affiliate and partner, right? So you have to actually do all of the tax stuff because obviously they need to know where the hell they're sending the money that you earn to, and like also your tax information for them to give you your tax forms at the end of the year, right? Or at the beginning of the year, really. But because Asmund didn't do it because he didn't want his community to watch ads, essentially him having like thousands upon thousands of people watching his streams ad free essentially results in the fact that Twitch is losing money because the only way Twitch earns money is through tax from ads and also from subscriptions, which Asmund is not capable of doing.
yeah.
So because of that, people have loopholes just not having that. So it's like it doesn't matter if he doesn't get if you don't get subscriptions, as long as your chat is allowed to have ad-free viewing. And some people loophole it to the point where they have ad-free viewing until they reach partner level, and then they go into affiliate and partner level. Because then at that point, then they're willing to start earning more money from that instead of earning from affiliate status. So yeah. But Twitch is like, fuck that noise. We're going to essentially make it so affiliate means nothing, and that as long as you are pretty much starting your Twitch career as a streamer, you will be getting paid. And so even if you aren't getting even if you're not getting the money because you don't reach the goal, what is it? It's $50, right?
Yeah.
The payout is like $50. Like, even if you don't reach that goal, you can use that money that you've earned from, like, advertisements or, like, that 1 or 2 subs to throw it back into Twitch. Funny
you
enough.
can basically use it as Twitch money.
Yeah, because Twitch is also doing a Twitch money event, which is horrible. By the way, as a note for any streamer considering it, don't do it. Don't do it. You're literally losing more money by using Twitch's quote-unquote money system.
Yeah, because Twitch is still taking a cut out of it.
Twitch
They're
is
taking a cut out of that too. The money that you're spending.
Exactly. Twitch is taking double the cut for you essentially doing something that you could have just done by pulling out your damn wallet. Like, kid you not. That's so stupid. I hate it. I hate it.
You know what'd be an interesting concept? If somebody like submits to me something they want me to like analyze architecturally, and then I just fucking roast it.
I mean, you could.
I know, like in some like Legend of Zelda, Castle Beautiful, they did wonderful studies on medieval architecture and everything to make sure it was accurate to like roughly what it was supposed to be. But then there are other games that I'm like, bro, why?
You know, that would be a good TikTok series.
And then it's not even Rococo, and I'm like, you fucks.
That would be a good YouTube and TikTok series, though.
Because y'all don't want to model all the fucking frills and shit.
That's the key part of Rococo. They don't even understand.
Rococo and Baroque, but it's different styles. Rococo is more focused on like bright colors, but Baroque is more kind of like elegant, darker colors.
Yeah, like deeper.
Yeah. Anyways.
Others.
Oh, also gothic architecture too. I'm a snob on that too. So I'm like, bitch, if you're gonna commit to the gothic architecture, I better see fucking flying buttresses up in this bitch. If not, out.
Before we start, by the way, I will bring up one more topic, which is TikTok ban. TikTok ban is happening, what, is it this Thursday, I think? I think it's this Thursday. Again. So now we're waiting to see, is TikTok actually gonna get banned this time, or is Trump going to push it out? But here's the thing. The thing is that he could push it for another 75 days, but this will be the last time he'd be able to do it. So if he does, no matter what, a decision has to be made afterwards. And if he does push it, there's going to be a lot of angry people because it keeps getting pushed back. And supposedly, there's no actual conversations happening right now about what the fuck's happening with it. So,
And it's funny because what I think Trump was trying to leverage the tariffs on TikTok, and now
As
it's
like
like they're in
TikTok
talks
doesn't
of
give
getting rid of the tariffs with China. I'm like,
also
now.
TikTok doesn't give a fuck if America doesn't use it because like the rest
No.
of the world fucking uses it. Like he's trying to use, oh well, Americans won't be able to use your fucking application if I tell them not to. It's like, okay, and they don't care. Oh, it's so embarrassing.
I'm also just like the person that's like, oh, you're gonna ban TikTok, okay. Like, I understand the implications of it and everything, but you've tried to do it 2 times already and it's failed. And I'm like, what makes you think I'm gonna think it's gonna be banned again?
Yeah.
Like, literally, my timeline has been silent. And everybody's like, oh yeah, TikTok bans this week. And everybody's like, oh.
I mean, in the end, what he just wants to do is censor people. He
No.
knows that TikTok is like one of the biggest platform against him right now, especially with the
Well,
voices
that,
of
and
also
people.
his
makes a
little
lot of money. That's
buddies
also why he
Meta.
wants them to
Also
sell
true.
it.
Also true.
But also, yeah, because I know like what Elon Musk was floating around the idea, but I also know like Elon Musk and Trump broke up. So like,
They broke
I
up.
don't know. Maybe.
But then he apologized, by the way.
Yeah, they're like low key starting to get back together. They're having messy like breakup sex right now.
Oh, but the thing is,
What?
here's the thing.
I
That
saw-
kind of mistake, there's no way he'll ever be trusted again.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
with
no.
everything he said, there's no way he'll be trusted
yeah.
again. Even if they're
Oh, yeah,
together,
no.
it's like amicable. It's for the kids, you know?
Yeah,
Which, to
it's
be
for
fair,
JD Vance,
neither
for
of them
kids.
should
Let
ever
me
be
pull
near
up my
children.
divorce kid or like, kid in the middle of divorce memes because I had so much of those.
They were so fucking funny.
You heard exactly what he said, Freeman. Don't lie. We're talking about Trump and Elon Musk and how they're breaking up but kind of getting back together again.
No, show the picture.
And during Pride Month, yeah, they're having
Yeah.
exactly every single like perfect bullet point of a messy gay breakup.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also, dude. So okay, listen. Trump having that whole massive parade for his birthday, right? Everyone's like, well, guess what? Any parade that happens during this month is Pride Parade. So congratulations, Trump, you had your own fucking Pride Parade.
Well, I also saw where people are like, they obviously showed like the military did not give a shit because they're like,
Yeah.
this is what happened at, I forgot which event it was for Biden, but you could see them like actually marching. And it was like the Marines and I'm like, ugh.
It's
And
people have been saying
even
it's a silent protest from them that they don't want to do this either.
Yeah,
which I think is nice.
I mean, what? I have several family members who have been in the army, and they were pissed he wanted to hold a parade because they're like, "Why the fuck are you doing that? Like, no, you do not hold a military parade unless if you're, you don't do that.
Also,
or if it's the 4th of July."
I forgot what my train of thought was. Never mind.
Real.
I was like, and then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say.
It's okay. It'll pop back up. I promise. Alrighty. Claps hands. Chat, are we ready? We're gonna go.
Yeah.
We're gonna remember. Once we start, it dives deep, like straight in. If I remember correctly, Indy and Oro, you will have your 2 new characters, the 2 ones that I asked, hey, which one do you guys want to do? Those 2 characters will be the first scene that is the unskippable scene, or like the I can't stop it scene. Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Let me.
Big Afro dude and Rose Girl.
Rose Girl. Okay.
Okay. I'm Big Afro dude.
Yes. Also, as a note, because I wrote this and instantaneously deleted it after I remembered something, don't treat them like lovers. Don't do it.
Oh.
Okay.
They're like father daughter. Let me emphasize.
Okay.
I haven't come up with a voice for this guy.
I don't goodness fucking grieving. I don't remember if it's the past or actually it is. It's the past version of them. So almost every single character we'll be dealing with will have a past and a present version. that is new to this case. Every new person in this case will have a past and a present version. Okay? So yeah, enjoy.
So I gotta give her a baby voice and then like a normal sort of grown up voice.
She's like young adult. So she's a young adult into a much older adult. So have at it however way you want. Yeah, have at it however way you want. Alrighty. Case 3. After this. Oh, nope.
Whoop.
Oh, okay. I was like, why? First off, I was like, why couldn't I hear it? Forgot I muted my game audio. And second of all, why was it lagging? Because I don't have my actual screen only showing the game. Latency. I hate it. Okay. Episode 3, Turnabout Legacy.
Samson
And
Judy.
what shall we make today, kids?
I don't know who's saying who, by the way, until they actually show the images, so.
I don't know, man. Macarons, waffles with cream, chiffon cakes that are light as a dream.
Laugh and sing, smile, it's true. All that sweetness waiting for you.
Look there!
Where? Over
Over
there!
there! The oven's got something special to share. Now, let's see what we've got for you. It's cooking time! Are you ready to make something special together?
You're so right. I'm playing the role as the oven. Bing!
Yeah.
Wow, talk about a blast from the past. Hey, Gregory. I'm going back there tomorrow with your boy. I'm finally going to find out what happened 18 years ago.
He's talking to him.
My heart.
I know.
Greg can be my boy.
As I said this off stream, I believe, but this is probably one of my favorite cases in the entirety of investigations. I think that this one has a lot of heart and memory to me, so it is going to be the second longest, but it is going to be worthwhile in my opinion.
Hell yeah.
April 2. Wait, how many days
April
is this?
2.
Hold on.
April 2.
How many? Hold on. How many days is this? Has it been? Me looks. Okay, the last case was March 27.
Damn, so this is like literally like not even a week later.
It's like 5
This is
days
the
later.
same week.
This is the same. Well, to be fair, the murder was committed on the 2nd. We didn't finish it until the 27th. The murder was committed on the 27th. The case ended probably the 29th. So this is definitely less than that. That's crazy. April 2nd, 10:05 a.m. Zodiac Hall, Fountain Room.
Well, Thunder, are you finally gonna tell me what we're doing here? Why have you brought me to an art gallery of all places?
You had nothing going on. Seems like the perfect chance to come and enjoy the magic of star sign stuff together.
I'm leaving.
Chill, big guy, I'm just joking. You know about the IS-7 incident, yeah? Your old man's last case?
Of course. Von Karma took great pleasure in showing me the files as soon as I became a prosecutor. And I reviewed them again last night after your invite, see? I was also present at the trial all those years ago, although my memories of it are somewhat hazy. As a child, I was completely in awe of my father. The sight of him in court was inspirational. Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law, and opposite him, the man who would become my mentor, Manfred von Karma. It was quite a case. However, it ended with the conviction of the accused.
Ah, so you were there too. You were in the courtroom for Gregory's final outing. Well, that'll make explaining things easier. I wanted you to know something, see? That something being what we really went down. The truth in those files, but the capital T truth. It was 18 years ago, smack dab in the middle of a real doozy of a winter. The buildings were covered with a blanket of snow. It looked like the streets were lined with popsicles. But things weren't so innocent behind those frozen doors. In fact, some pretty sordid stuff went down. This was back before yours truly was the fine figure of an attorney you see before you today.
Looks like a fucking nerd.
Who you calling a fucking nerd?
I could
18
shove you in a
years
locker
ago.
easy.
December 24, 5 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
It's the thief.
It was almost Christmas.
Yep.
Hey, Mr. E. This one really came out of the blue, huh?
Oh god, I didn't prepare at all for his voice. Oh god.
Whatever will be comfortable for you, you are doing his voice a lot.
It did. You were called in before the ink on the arrest papers was even dry.
I can believe that. I can believe that as Edward's father. I can actually believe it.
My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm a defense attorney. I'm here visiting a client with my assistant, Eddie Fender.
Murder on Christmas Eve? What is the world coming to?
Oro, that's you. Same boy. Afro.
Okay. In the dark of night, at the end of the day, I saw two timely saviors a-coming my way. Welcome, my friends, to the visitor's room. And if we're not friends yet, I'm sure we will be soon. Whoa! Talk about an entrance! Oh my god, the cartoon jazz hands! Look at him go!
That's me right now. Jazz hands!
I was not expecting that.
Neither was I.
Sorry if I surprised you. I'm just so happy to see you both. Thanks so much for coming out. Seriously, I can't thank you enough.
You're the accused, I take it.
I am.
Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law, at your service. I look forward to representing you. This is my assistant, Eddie Fender.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
God, what a fucking name.
I'll do, everything I can to help.
Come now, Edward. Calm down, please. You'll have to
Not him
forgive him.
using
He's
my
still new to
full
this.
name.
His full name's Edward Fender, by the way.
I am a nerd.
He's been helping me out part-time, but he's far from the fully fledged lawyer material yet. Nonetheless, I'm hoping he'll be of some assistance in investigating the particulars of this case.
Gregory and Eddie, it is an honor to meet you both.
My job as a defense attorney is to save my clients from wrongful convictions. So the first thing to do is establish whether or not he's truly innocent. Perhaps we could begin by having you tell us a little bit about yourself.
What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I haven't even told you my name. I'm Samson Tangaroa.
Yeah,
Tangaroa.
What? It really is you! Samson Tangaroa, the world's greatest confectioner!
Look at his fucking jawline, dude. Bro's been mewing for how
I was
long?
about to say, bro's just been mewing every time he gets the chance.
I mean, with that entrance, can you really blame him?
I mean,
He's just been aura farming the whole time. That's why that guy was throwing jazz hands for him.
yes,
Entranced.
you flatter me, my young friend. And call me Samson. All my pals do. Wow! Thanks, Samson, I will! I can't believe I'm meeting you in person!
He's such a fucking nerd. It's so funny.
Anime eyes! Bro!
I told you I could easily shove him in a locker. I could
It's his
smell it on
Oshi.
him. Yeah. It seems that he knows something of our client.
Mr. E! It's the Samson Tangaroa! The singing, dancing, confectionery making sensation! What shall we make today, kids? Macarons, waffles with cream, chiffon cakes that are light as a dream. Laugh and sing, smile, it's true. All that sweetness waiting for you. Look there, what, where? Over there. The oven's got something special to share. Now, let's see what we've got for you.
I love that for you.
I was eating chips.
So,
I was like, oh
so
shit. I got-
speaking of me talking to the voices in my head.
I almost started dancing along.
And then me, jazz hands.
No way! I got to sing with Samson Tangaroa! This is a dream come true! Thanks, little pal. It means a lot to hear you say that.
My apologies, but I think we need to discuss the matter at hand.
Of course, I'm sure you're both very busy. I'm busy mewing myself. Alright, where would you like me to start?
So you're not just a confectioner, but also a singer and a dancer.
I sure am. When I'm having fun, my body just starts moving.
Says every musical theater major ever.
Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
You must really enjoy making desserts.
Wouldn't be much of a confectioner if I didn't. I live to make sweets that'll bring joy to others. Hey, they're not just things, they're works of art!
sparkling, dazzling, mouth-watering creations. The stuff that dreams are made out of.
So he aims to create joyous and inspirational pieces, does he? I understand that the incident in question happened at your mansion.
It did. We were holding an international confectionery contest there when a body was inside one of my creations. Oh god.
God, that's terrifying.
Inside one of your... No way! The detective in charge placed me under arrest because of it, and now, here I am. But I can never take a life. Never. I'm sure the police will see that too in time. They'll realize their mistake.
It's been 18 years, buddy.
Oh dear.
I sure hope so.
It's been 18 years, buddy.
Better late than never, I suppose. And what can you tell us about the victim?
His name is Artie Frost. He was taking part in the contest. Mr. Frost was a wonderful confectioner. His creations were things of real beauty. I just don't understand. Why did he have to die?
I'm sorry. He seems genuinely upset over the victim's death. I think I have a pretty good measure of the man now. Mr. Tanjiro, there's just one last thing I need to confirm with you. You didn't kill Mr. Frost, correct?
Correct. I swear to you I didn't do it.
I wonder if you guys are going to start picking up on all of the different like mannerisms that Gregory does, that Edgeworth also does. Like this motion is literally when he has the papers in his hands. And just every little detail makes me so happy seeing it.
It's so beautiful.
Like I told you, I could never take a life. Never.
He seems quite sincere. Alright, I'm gonna take you at your word. Thank you for being so forthright with me.
Likewise. It's good to talk to somebody other than those detectives.
We'll head to the scene of the crime and see what we can learn. We'll be in touch when we have something more to tell you.
Goodbye, Gregory. Goodbye, Eddie. I'm counting on you both. Where were my jazz hands, bitch?
December 24, 6 p.m. Contest venue, Fountain Room. Now we're in the exact same spot, 18 years later.
Brr, it's pretty cold out there, huh, Mr. E? I never saw so much snow.
Yes, and it doesn't seem like it'll be letting up anytime soon.
But just look at this place. What a sweet house Samson's got. It's huge.
Yes, big enough to hold an international confectionery contest, no less.
Indy.
Oh, is this
Yep, the
Rose
girl.
Girl?
Yep.
Welcome, welcome, everyone. Come on in. We'll have us some fun. Oh no!
Are you alright? I talk like I'm fucking Dora the Explorer. I'm sorry.
I mean, I guess to be fair, she is part of a
Made
kid's
for
show,
television,
so.
yeah.
Would you happen to be Mr. Gregory Edgeworth by any chance?
Oh god.
I would. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Eddie Fender, Mr. Edgeworth's assistant.
And you can see
Not
where
the
he got
slicked
this
back
pose.
hair.
He really is mimicking his idol, but now you can see that he has this pose from Gregory, and that's what he kept all the way till now.
Man.
Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender, welcome to our humble abode. Judy Bound, it's an honor to meet you both. I'm the housekeeper here, and Mr. Tangiroa's assistant.
You're no housekeeper. You're Judy Bound. Judy Bound.
You know a little something of my work?
A little? I watch you on TV every chance I get.
Never mind, this is his Oshi.
I'm Bacon Bob's biggest fan.
It's very kind of you to say so. We'd be nothing without our fans.
She sounds like a robot. Like the writing here is making her sound so robotic.
It's very
That's why
kind
I
of you
keep
to
defaulting
say
to the
so.
children's fucking TV show
It's
voice.
so funny.
And what might Bacon Bop be?
It's only the biggest show on TV. Every kid on the planet loves it.
And you do because...
The dynamic duo of Samson and Judy make delicious sweet stuff, all while singing and dancing. Like this. Check it out.
I do a little jig. Do a little jig.
What shall we make today?
Oh, is this both of us?
Oh,
What
yeah.
shall we make
What
today,
about today,
kid?
kids? Cookie dough.
Cookie dough, caramel too, fluffy show cream, tiramisu.
Everyone, come along. Baking treats with the smile and song. There, though.
Where?
It's true. The oven's got something special for you. Ding! Just take a bite and you will see.
I can't wait for you guys to do that multiple times, by the way.
Mr. Fender,
Oh,
bravo!
I can't wait for you guys to start having a singing-a-thon the entire time, by the way.
Yeah, we gotta really get into it.
Mm-hmm.
I dance along every time I watch the show.
Perhaps Miles might enjoy it too. I'll suggest it later. Oh my god.
But all this dancing really takes it out of a guy.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm the world's worst hostess. Here, nothing relaxes the body and mind quite like a cup of tea.
Yippee!
Clink, clink, clatter, clatter.
Crash.
Uh-oh.
Kaboom.
I love the cup.
Mm-hmm.
This is Ceylon, correct? It's delicious.
Also, you guys remember that, like the blue and, like, gold cups and, like, tea set that looks exactly like this, where it's, like, a star shape almost? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
I'll look it up, but I swear, every time I saw this, I kept thinking about that one, and I'm like, every time I saw that, I kept thinking about this one. Let me look for it.
Its citrus aroma is said to improve one's ability to concentrate, as I recall. It also pairs really nicely with sweets. It's a very common tea for tea time.
Interesting. So this is what Ceylon tea tastes like.
Here, I'm sending
Or is
it.
it Ceylon? I don't know.
Oh, it's so cute.
I've seen this for years, and I think it only just recently, not recently, but it only came to the US like a while ago. But man, it's so cute. And I think of these every single time I see this version of it. Also, there's a green version. There's a green and a black version, I believe.
I like the blue.
Oh, also, funny enough, also with its own coaster.
Yeah.
So cute.
I love that. That's so cute.
Suspicious, but okay.
So cute.
It's cute. I do love it.
How odd. The saucer's cold.
Yes, it's so the tea cools down more quickly. I'm afraid some of our guests don't like it too hot.
I see. These teacups are very unique, too. The design is really something.
You think so? Thank you so much. I ordered them all the way from France. They're my absolute favorite. They were designed by a marvelous sculptor named Paul Halik. Have you heard of him? He makes the most amazing tableware in the world.
You're clearly a big fan of his work.
Well, I am. These teacups are my greatest treasure.
She's certainly not afraid to show when she's passionate about something. If you don't mind, Miss Bound, I'd like to move on to the reason why we're here. Can you tell us everything you know about the unfortunate incident that occurred earlier?
Which we will after this ad break. But yes, very singy showtime for sure. And yeah, there's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of new Well, it's not really a lot of new characters. There's a handful of new characters, but there's gonna be a lot of yapping with the old characters too. It's an interesting time for sure. So this will be fun. I'm trying to think, does Edgeworth have this specific pose? Where he kind of like puts his hand on his face like this? I'm trying to think.
Maybe?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Like when he's in Falcon. But it's not like the exact pose.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not the exact pose, which is unfortunate. It's okay. I will still always say, Miles, when he grows up and he gets his glasses, right? Or when he starts wearing glasses, it definitely is his father. He definitely becomes his father more and more.
He looks so good.
Oh my
Ugh.
God. Hold on, I just saw this.
What the fuck?
Sunday? Some dumbass just said Sunday.
I hate it. I hate it. Also, April, May, goddamn.
I was about to say I don't understand the joke. I just like that Sunday. Some dumbass said Sunday.
Yeah. Her name is April May.
Ah, okay.
And then picking butts going Sunday.
That would be me though. Sunday?
Oh my god,
yes, I love
Popcat
that gif.
Edgeworth.
Miles Edgeworth, Popcat, the realest of things.
I love him. I love music.
You go, baby. I will never get over it. Here's something. Oh, yes, I found it. He's so unreal, which sucks. I will say this because game 5, the last case of game 5 is when we have this specific like moment with Edgeworth coming back and kind of like helping out, or like when he comes back officially to help out again, right? Sort of. But man, him being the prosecutor and just having another gay like fight with his husband in a completely destroyed like courtroom is the funniest, like it's the funniest thing to hear always. Also, where is this thing I just saw? I saw it. I hate using what's it called, the stupid things. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, kiss. I just want to see him smooch. Is that too much to ask?
I'm just saying they are the definition of like gay parents. Oh my god. Okay, that's what I was trying to think about. Freaking I will never get over.
Oh my god.
I will never get over how much the anime makes their relationship so much more gay. It's so funny. I love it. The openings and EDs.
It's not even subtext at that point. It's just text.
No, it is. It is. I love the openings and EDs. I actually really love the music for it. I think they made some really big bangers for the soundtrack. But like there is so much just it's not even subtext. It's there. It's just there. Moments between them. I'm just like, hello.
The tenderness. This is why there's official fucking wedding ring merch for Miles and Edgeworth.
Speaking of which, I definitely need to try and like grab them if I can find it. We'll see. We will see. What is this? But yeah, that's so real. Alrighty. Let's continue.
Of course. I'm sorry for getting so distracted. I guess I'm still in shock. Because I'm the one who found the body, you see?
You discovered the victim? Is it true that the body was recovered from inside one of Mr. Tanjiro's creations?
It is. We were in the middle of the contest's final judgment phase when I heard the sound of something big collapsing coming from Samson's room. Samson? Are you in here? Ah!
I'll never get over the fact that Discord will allow Indie to scream but not Oro. Hello? Make that make sense.
Built different.
I opened the door and went inside, and there was Mr. Frost's body.
Thank you. I'm sorry to make you relive such a traumatic experience.
Think nothing of it, please. I only wish I had more to tell you.
Now, if you don't mind, Miss Bound, I'd like to begin our investigation of the crime scene.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender, you have to save Samson. He's no murderer. He could never do something like that.
Of course.
Us, Mrs. Bound.
Thank you so much. I'll go serve the others their tea then.
Come, Eddie, to the scene of the crime.
Yes, sir, Mr. E.
Hey, it's
Oh
me, the devil.
It's me.
No, just the scream in the background. My goodness. Indy is playing Papa Edgeworth. Sorry, brain off. I saw my beloved husband young and hip again, and I was so happy. Okay. December 24, contest venue, Tangaroa's. Wait. Tangaroa's. Yeah, Tangaroa's room. Tangaroa's room.
No way! Everything in this room is made of chocolate.
That is true. That is a
Hell
crazy.
yeah.
That is a crazy chocolate.
Oh my
piece over
god,
there.
he's like the Amari Guishon, the fucking chocolate guy of this universe.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I'm getting to see so many of Samson's creations this up close and personal.
I might be more excited myself if the room wasn't a murder scene.
Ugh, just hearing you say that sends a shiver down my spine.
That might just be the temperature in here. It is rather cold.
Yeah, and now that you mention it, it's pretty chill. Achoo!
Hey, don't sneeze on the fucking murder scene. Defense on the scene already. That was fast. Ah, he looks so good. I miss.
so good.
He's so young.
And so here
Oh my
is my
God.
returnee.
I like his gray stripes in his hair more though. He looks good black and white.
True. And to be fair, I do also think that the holes in his jacket actually fit him a lot more than when he has a clean jacket.
It feels wrong that his jacket's so crisp and clean like this.
I think that this is like hot dad, but I think he looks better as hot like granddad, for sure, or hot old man from game
yeah.
1. But I'm so happy to have him. So this is my return character. Defense on the scene already. That was fast. I can't believe Detective Bad is made of chocolate.
A pleasure to meet you, Gregory Edgeworth. I'm representing Mr. Tangaroa. This is my assistant, Eddie Fender.
Nice to meet you.
Bad. Detective Tyrell. Yeah, Tyrell. Detective Tyrell Bad.
The detective in charge is named Bad. A man of few words. Something about this just doesn't taste right.
He's so loud. You're eating your note paper? He is stupid.
He likes to chew over his thoughts rather literally, I'm afraid. It helps him to digest and remember them. What a fucking freak, dude.
Your son is insane.
He's not my kid. We're not related by blood.
Oh,
My
thank
kid is at home.
Oh, thank God. That means you're sensible.
It's a little quirk of his. Please try to ignore it. Although I'd be the first to admit it, that's easier said than done. With introductions out of the way. Detective Bad, would you mind if we joined you in investigating this scene?
Sorry, not gonna happen.
What? Come! Mr. Edgeworth is Mr. Tangaroa's attorney!
Yeah, and attorneys will do anything to get him off the hook. Even put words in their clients' mouths. You think I need that on my crime scene?
Mr. Edgeworth would never do something like that!
I don't trust attorneys, okay, kid?
Detective, you established my client's supposed guilt based on an investigation of the crime scene, correct?
Oh yeah, remember at the very beginning of this? I hope that the detectives will, you know, help find my innocence 18 years later. Ow. Who was the damn detective? Looks. That's usually how it works, yeah. What of it?
And extend me the same courtesy. I believe he's innocent and I would like the chance to prove it.
You believe he's innocent, and you didn't even see the scene yet. That's some flimsy lawyering.
That's exactly why I wish to see the scene for myself. I need to ensure that my belief is based on solid evidence and sound reasoning.
You about to tell me you're not leaving until I let you look over the scene?
I am.
Fine. Knock yourselves out.
Thank you, Detective.
Lollipop. But I'm coming around with you. Like I said, I don't trust attorneys. If you're good with that, then go ahead and get to it.
That was a lollipop this whole time?
I love that it sounds like he's going through puberty every single second he's talking.
I must admit I didn't see that coming either.
Do you want me to throw in a couple of voice cracks in there too?
Yeah.
Entirely up to you.
I'll try.
We better get started then. I'll need you to take notes, Eddie.
On it, mystery.
That's crazy.
Let's get this over with. Investigation 1! Contest menu. Goodness grief.
Tangaroa.
Tangaroa. I don't know why it's the Tana, or the Tan part, because I'm skipping the G. Tangaroa's room. And we get to control him! Yatta! Okay, look at this.
Yeah!
Yay!
So this is where the body was discovered.
I like it how the cutout looks like a cookie cutter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the floor being kind of like probably what cut out is, I think, because of the blood. There was blood. I think there was blood stain on the bottom.
It looked like it.
Yeah. Yeah, they took it away already, but everything else is just how we found it. Well, first we examine the outline.
It appears the body was inside the treasure chest.
Yeah, woman by the name of Bound found it. Time to say this line again.
Samson, are you in here? Ah!
Seems she heard something breaking and came in to see what it was.
If only we had just a little more information. There's something else in here. Huh, it looks like a seal of some kind, with somebody's initials and an intricate shape carved into it.
Is it for making those fancy wax things on documents? Do you think it belonged to the victim?
PH?
No idea, but it's gotta be logged anyways, so I'll take that. Seal added to the courtroom, or court record. Let's see.
Ship.
Oh, we should be able to, yeah.
Yay.
It's really rather impressive making an entire ship out of chocolate.
Samson Tangaroa for you. Don't you just want to take a big bite out of it? Which part to bite first, though? That's the real head scratcher, you know.
Bite any part of
it, kid. Oh, oops.
No, you're so real. I thought it was you at first until I looked. Bite any part of it, kid, and you'll be off this crime scene so fast your head will spin.
Hey, it was just a joke. Stop staring at me like that.
I do sometimes wish Eddie could keep his cool a little better. It's titled Voyage of the Red Rover. It's not even red.
After sailing the seven seas, the legendary ship happens upon a great treasure at last. This piece is a tribute to the adventurous spirit of our ancestors. Who knew?
So they sailed the 6 whole seas before they found anything? Not exactly the luckiest crew out there.
Sometimes you gotta take a bunch of wrong turns before you find the truth. That's what being a real detective is all about.
Did they even have detectives back in those days? One of the stands for the ship is broken.
The ship must have collapsed onto the treasure chest and smashed it open. Wait, do you think? Could that be how the victim died? Was he crushed by the ship?
If he was, then this becomes an accidental death and not a murder.
You too serious?
Don't worry, detective. For the moment, we're simply discussing a possibility.
I was being serious, though.
Shh.
Ugh.
Detective, can you tell us a little more about the state of the victim's body?
Let me see. Got a picture here someplace. You can see for yourselves. Death was from blunt force trauma.
And what about the weapon? Has it been found yet?
You can ask the prosecutor in charge about that.
The detective's not one for sharing much, I see.
Found the red for the ship.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, no. It's just strawberry jam. Would you mind if we borrowed this?
No skin off my nose. It's not like it's official or anything. Found took it with an instant camera when she found the body.
An instant camera? Like it's disposable or something?
No, it means it develops the pictures right there and then when you take them.
No way! Sounds pretty convenient.
Now then, I'd better get my facts straight and take down some notes of my own. There's something in this picture that contradicts with the current crime scene. I'll need to call on my powers of deduction to figure out why.
Crime scene notes have been added to the court record. Oh.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Good.
Oh, he gets it from his father.
He really does. Alright. Let's see. Do you think this picture is missing, or what do you think this picture is missing? with this?
I mean, the body for one, but also the bottom part of the chocolate thing is missing, where the blood was.
You're right.
Could this be related to the evidence somehow?
Eureka!
You said the only thing that's been removed from the scene is the body.
Yeah, and that and the piece of cloth it was wrapped in.
Then something here doesn't quite add up.
It doesn't?
Take another look at the scene in front of us, Detective. A very conspicuous pool of blood that should be here is very clearly missing.
Who ate the chocolate?
The bloody
Sorry, I was
chocolate.
hungry.
Blood? You said it was strawberry jam.
No.
You're right. Don't remember anybody mentioning they'd remove the blood along with the body. Let me check with the forensics. Sleep, why are you dying? From stress? Well, stop stressing. That's not good for your health.
Stress.
What is it, mystery? What did you figure out?
Compare the treasure chest in the photograph to the real thing.
Wow.
In the picture, the solid chocolate bottom continues underneath the deceased's head. And yet, that part of the chest is now gone.
The part with the blood all over it.
Exactly. So did the police remove it? Or perhaps the killer?
It wasn't forensics. They're saying nobody took anything like that away.
Interesting. So somebody deliberately removed the blood from the scene.
Could be... Crime scene notes have been updated. Alrighty, now we can go into logic.
The sound of something breaking in the broken stand.
Yep.
Yeah, obviously. No, blunt force trauma.
Bonk.
The stand broke and the ship collapsed with it. And the loud sound it made brought Mrs. Bound running.
Yeah. So the ship had already kneeled over by the time she got in here.
But why did the stand collapse? What caused it to break?
Maybe the whole thing was off balance from the get-go.
Could that really have been the case?
Okay, and we go here.
There's some very tasteful tableware here, along with some kitchen utensils. This tea set is the same design of the one Miss Bound served us with earlier.
You think Samson could have been drinking tea out of that?
The
I do
pot-
like it. It's very cute.
The pot and cup were dusted for prints. His were the only ones they found.
And that was the case for the utensils, too.
Everything else had been washed, so there wasn't any prints to find.
And if Mr. Tanjiro was wearing gloves while he was working on his confectionaries, that could explain why prints were only found on the teapot and cup.
The teapot has been added. Hold on, what? Oh. Go to the. Hold on. Oh. Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck is this specific thing? So.
Yes. What a gorgeous design. I do like it a lot, actually.
Really? Just seems a bit out there to me.
It's called art, sweaty. Look it up.
Like, how do you even get your tea in there?
The top, it opens. Art isn't about function, Eddie. It's about form.
Okay, but form follows function. Guess I'll have to take your word for it, Mr. E. This art stuff is way beyond me. I prefer video games.
Is Oro roboting a little bit?
Am I? Oh god, no. Huh? Oh god, I am. Oh god, oh no. Oh no. Guys.
Stay strong.
Stay
I think
strong.
you're better now.
Yeah, it sounds like you're better now.
My ping is red.
Oh,
It's red.
that's definitely not better. Oh no.
Rip Oro.
Fender's taking Oro away for saying that.
We're green. No, we're red. What is going on?
Remy's
You really going through it.
Remy's getting at it with the
It's
wires.
green. No, it's red.
You just keep flip-flopping.
It's green. Am I good? No, I'm red. I'm not.
Oh my god.
Every time Oro, it's the same thing I've gone through where every time
Okay,
Oro talks,
green,
it'll turn
green.
red.
No, it's red.
Yeah, every single time Oro talks, it'll turn red even though it's green. Oro, disconnect and reconnect. It might help. I say it might. I hope.
Bingies cross.
Bingies cross.
Oh,
Oh.
it's no. Oh, no.
Oh, that's worse.
That's worse.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, we'll take a 5-minute breather then.
Oh.
Oro was off screen for
laundry anyways.
Yeah,
so.
that's fine. Oro was off screen for 0.91 seconds and she came back worse. Feels bad, man.
Just be a BRB.
Yeah. Oro, you should go check to see if Remy's got it with the wires.
No, she shouldn't. I don't know how. I mean, I know we were having internet issues earlier today. I don't know if y'all can still hear me.
Oh no, okay. As a note, we can still hear you. It's just that there's a robot tint to it, but like you're still audible. So yeah, you're fine. You're audible. It's just that you have almost a reverb on you.
Okay.
Oh? Talk a little bit more?
Am I good? Am I good?
You sound like you're good.
It was fucking okay. It was Chrome. I closed it, and it's fine now.
Yeah, Chrome takes a shit ton of disk space and
Well,
stuff.
can I take this time to go get water?
Yeah. Go get water. Go get water.
Okay, I'll be back.
Alright, hi chat. How is you? I didn't post that I went live again! I freaking knew I was missing something. I posted everything except that I'm gonna krill. Hold up, 2 seconds, chat. I'm just going through my backlog of putting all this stuff up to go live. Thank you for the daily coin. I'm gonna like that. Also, ooh, Freeman, your starting soon has been posted by the wonderful and absolute darling artist that we know and love. Okay. Also, we may be having our final day today. The brand new chapter with Indy and Oro tonight. And then let me just copy my at bottom there. Indy Post. I'm so late on that, but it's okay. Teehee. Kowie's art is so good. The temptation to get Kowie art is so strong.
Is Oro still dead?
No, Oro's not dead, but Oro
He was
went to get...
freaking Chrome.
You Chrome.
I know.
That's why I use Firefox.
I use Opera right now, but I'm thinking of switching again.
Well, Opera is also Chromium based, so.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as Chrome.
But it's still based off of a lot of the same. That's why I
know.
use Firefox.
I mean, I guess also, to be fair, I haven't streamed in a hot minute, so.
What?
Him with the
fuck?
teehee.
Hit him with the haha. Alrighty.
Hit him with the aha. I just saw the announcement that was posted 56 seconds ago.
Yeah, I screamed. I was like, I looked and I saw Kowie had posted her vegan stuff, right?
I know.
And I was like, oh my god, so nice. And then I was literally saying, oh my god, yeah, Freeman, like you got your starting soon just got posted by our wonderful, lovely artist. I didn't post the freaking thing. I forgot again, and that's what happened.
Okay, he's okay.
I posted it on both. It's okay. We still got it an hour. Okay, that is for an achievement. But anyways,
crisis averted.
Yes, crisis averted. Now there's a bigger crisis. I don't know how to voice him.
Good luck.
And you are.
That worked, but I don't know how to make that into a voice. Sorry, meditating. Did you want something, detective?
Oh, I'm an attorney, not a detective. Gregory Edgeworth. A pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Gredred.
Right to me.
Gredrick.
And I'm his assistant, Eddie Fender.
Alright, Defender. I see. Name's Carmelo Gusto. I'm a confectioner. Confectioner. Okay. I'm a confectioner. Here for the contest.
You are? What's your specialty, Mr. Gusto?
Blowing shit up. Look at my prize. The art of air and sugar. It's
That's a hard one.
It's a seahorse.
Bye. Oh,
You know seahorses, the males can get pregnant.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And real.
Impregreal.
oh wow. Look at that. It's a little baby seahorse.
It's a dragon. A noble soaring creature of the skies.
Fair enough. Have a nice day. That's a dragon?
Actually, that reminds me of Fruits Basket. Have you guys seen or read Fruits Basket before?
I saw the original anime. I have not seen the new one.
Okay, well, basically in Fruits Basket, you know how like the Zodiac people, they all turn into like the different Zodiac animals?
Mm-hmm.
The guy who's the dragon, he turns into a seahorse.
That's so real.
It does look more aquatic than airborne.
You know what that reminds me of? You guys watched Avatar: The Last Airbender when you grew up, right? Or no?
I watched it later in life, but that's because I did have cable as a kid, but go on.
Still fair. Did you guys ever watch like the Chibi mini series that they did? I think I feel like it was a commercial one, but like, or it was a commercialized,
I feel like
but
snippets, but like
they're
not...
very short, so.
Yeah.
Right? There's one particular so they're all just like bobblehead kind of like characters, and I'm gonna be so real with you, they practically confirmed Zutara there, so take that anyways. But
let's go.
But it's funny because the thing that I remembered was they were showing the big red dragon, like, that is, like, super scary in, like, the actual what's it called? Cartoon style, right? But then, like, I think it, like, blows fire or something, and then you immediately see it as, like, this tiny baby seahorse in this aquarium. The premise of the chibi, by the way, the chibi is, like, all of these kids are now going to school. And so they're in this airbender, quote-unquote, school, and so they're all just messing around with each other, and it's all the characters in the entire cast, in the entirety of the show, just chibi eyes, and all, like, going to school as if they're all more or less the same age. And it's so cute. It's so cute. No need. Wait, I gotta like differentiate his voice from detective.
From bad, yeah.
No need to sugarcoat it. My design sense is weak. I know that better than anyone. That's why I'm heading to Zhangfa when this is all over. I need to train hard. Don't worry, that doesn't come into play in this case at all. And if it does, I'm killing the wiki.
Dropping it.
Yeah, I have to preface this for your sake of sanity in your voice. You are not voicing Longji. Longji says, anyways, you're not voicing him in this, so don't worry, okay?
Okay. Perhaps we should get off the subject of his design sense for now. So what are you doing in here, Mr. Gusto? I didn't think they were allowing civilians on the scene yet.
Detective wanted to know more about one of the pieces in here.
Makes sense, seeing as he's a contestant. Perhaps I should ask him a few questions of my own.
Okay, I'm sending you... This one has the compilation of every single chibi short. So you can watch that whenever, but it's essentially, yeah, they look like bobbleheads.
Yeah, I vaguely remember this.
Also, they more or less showcase the massive harem that Aang practically could have had. Actually, no, it was, Sokka that Sokka had! Anyways, okay.
Those are some interesting implements you use, Mr. Gusto.
I make art!
Looks like those turkey basters.
No, literally, they are. Sugar blowing pumps. They put air into the sugar.
They're so cool. It's like watching a sword master do his thing.
I'm no master. Not a day goes by that I don't hurt myself one way or another.
Okay,
That's where I got this scar.
Oh my god.
That's why I wear red too. That
You
way.
can't see when I bleed.
That way.
that's a health and safety violation, sir.
That way they can't dock points away from me because I have blood on me. The way of the confectioner is a lonely one. You never stop learning, not until you die.
Or retire.
That's death.
The way of the confectioner sounds like a long one too if he's still injuring himself on a daily basis.
I'm new.
What can you tell us about the contest? Based on what we've seen so far, flavor doesn't seem to be the only criteria at play.
The contest was Tangaroa's idea. It's about art. Confectionery is or as art.
Confectionery as art?
Art you can eat. Every part of it. Can I say one of my old guilty pleasures? Well, I guess it's not a guilty pleasure, but like one of the things I used to love watching was like the kind of like bake-off contests.
Oh, the Great British Bake Off is one of my faves.
I never ended up watching the Great British Bake Off, although I know there's a big like reason to love it for sure.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know what it was. I think it was like Cupcake Wars. That was the one that like I don't know why, but making a ton of tiny cakes and turning it into art was always something that I just loved. So, yes. Also, yes, this is the past Elden. Art you can eat. Every part of it. Every single item in this room is edible. Every single item.
The whole place does kind of smell like chocolate.
Tangaroa is a genius, a once-in-a-generation talent. Flavor and flair, he has it all. And now he's in jail. And if you can't outdo the god of confections himself, you cannot win.
I don't know, man. Beating out the greatest in the world seems kinda hard, yeah?
As it should be. Whoever beats him becomes the greatest in turn. That's the real prize here. Nothing else matters.
So you're competing for a title, effectively.
And a treasure. The ultimate cookbook. Tangaroa's most prized possession. If you want to know more, it's all written down here. In this tiny piece of paper. It's the list of rules that was given out to contestants. Contest rules added to the court record. Sorry, I don't know much about what happened. I only heard about it after the judging was over.
How is the judging organized?
It started at 3 p.m. Tangaroa began making the rounds right around then. He left his own room, then worked his way around the venue clockwise. My creations were the first to be judged. After that, he went to Scone's room. She's another one of the contestants.
What can you tell us about her?
Ruthless. Brutal. There's nothing she wouldn't do to win. She was working with Cream, some kind of dreamscape. Then last of all, Frost's room. His thing was flavored ice. Sculptures this time, or so I heard. Bound found the body while Tangaroa was still making the rounds. She panicked, ran to call the cops. Tangaroa went right on judging, claims he didn't know a thing about it until afterward. Went ahead and looked over the victim's work, even though the guy was nowhere to be seen. Pretty suspicious behavior in anyone's book.
I don't have enough information to challenge him on that yet. By the way, Detective Bad. What were you and Mr. Gusto talking about earlier?
I was going to ask about the piece on the wall here. The one in the frame. Seemed like something was off. Thought I'd better ask somebody who knows about this stuff. But then you bozos showed up and pulled me away from my very important work.
Perhaps we can take a closer look at it together.
Go hands.
It's also missing a piece on the leaf on the bottom
Yeah.
left.
Got that.
And
Can't
so
take
is
a...
the candle. It's missing one of the lights.
And whatever those red things are.
Can't take a hint, can you? I think that's just a fire alarm.
Yeah, I think that's just a fire alarm.
That's a weird looking fire alarm.
Well, you know, they probably standardized it differently in Japanifornia or whatever.
Oh yeah, my bad, Japanifornia.
Mr. Gusto, would you mind helping us out?
Of course! Confectionery is my life. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Who fucking touched this?
Are these finger marks?
Yeah, but we don't know whose yet. Still haven't figured it out. No fingerprints, no ID.
Finger marks without fingerprints. They could certainly be important to the case.
Frame finger marks added.
It's a real head scratcher, all right.
Sorry, I yawned.
Okay.
I literally yawned as soon as he started talking. I'm like, please get this yawn out of me. Not really. I'm guessing whoever it was wore gloves.
Aw, where's your sense of romance, of adventure?
I'm a detective.
There doesn't tend to be either of the crime scene, Eddie. Sorry, I just shoved like a cracker in my mouth right when it was my line.
You're all good. You're all good.
I just imagine him just eating a piece of the chocolate. Like, yeah. I don't know what happened to it.
We were looking at for this piece. This piece is missing, and Gregory eating it
And then
slowly.
we just hear
Crunch.
this cracker tastes weird. It's like, why the fuck are you eating crackers on a crime scene, Gregory?
Hungry.
Hungry.
Who knew you could make a picture this pretty out of chocolate? Samson really is a god among men. The Michelangelo.
Is it really made of chocolate though? It looks far too much like a regular illustration to me.
The power of molds is insane.
That's how he gets you.
My stream.
Oh no, are you
Oh.
dying again?
You sound fine though.
Hey, you sound fine.
Okay, we're back.
Discord!
It was just the stream. It was just the stream.
I'm howling at the moon and sleeping
Singing
in the
it
middle
in
of
the
summer
summer afternoon.
afternoon.
Whatever shall we do?
Make you take one of our
Away.
We are the same brain cell always through and through. Also, hi, Nikki. You have a good eye. I'm impressed. That's no piece of candy. That's the ultimate cookbook.
The ultimate cookbook. In other words, the grand prize.
What? So it's not made of chocolate after all?
No, the book is simply enframed in some. Tangaroa showed it to us all when he gathered us here to explain the rules.
So the participants knew that the grand prize was in this room the whole time.
Anyway, you see it too, right? The frame, something's missing.
Ah, the oddity Detective Bad was gonna ask Mr. Gusto about earlier. Yes. You're right, Detective. Something is missing from this frame. My teeth.
So, it's not just- No!
Hungry.
That crunch! Guards, arrest him!
What's missing?
I better show Eddie which part of the frame is missing some chocolate.
Brother, I'm right on it! It's in my mouth now.
Look at the decorative work in the corner here. Something's missing, no?
Oh yeah, it's different from the other side.
Let me just take from the other side to balance it out real quick.
Wait, what? That's not like Tangaroa. The balance is all wrong. But
Don't
that's,
worry, I'm fixing it.
but that's not all. Take a look around. Every confection in this room is missing some small bit. Who fucking took bites?
You're right.
Huh?
The candle holder, the nautical stuff, they're all like that.
Squints. Was it you, kid? How do you know so much, huh?
Did somebody deliberately damage them?
Just Gregory quietly eating the chocolate in the background while they're like, who took it?
Crunch.
That's a very good question.
So yeah, if you actually look around it just a tiny bit.
Yeah, you can see the nautical wheels missing a nub.
There's just little details everywhere. Or did Tangaroa just want it to look like somebody messed up his work?
Never do that to his own creations. Never!
Could this have some deeper meaning for this case?
Achoo!
Are you alright, Eddie?
First you're First you're eating the candy, and now you're sneezing on it? What's wrong with you, kid?
Yeah, but sure is chilly in here.
Yes, it wasn't exactly warm out in the fountain room either. But it's even colder in here. Would you like to borrow my jacket?
No, I'm fine. And besides, you said you'd give it to me when I finally got my attorney's badge.
Does he have this jacket when in the present?
I haven't seen him with it, unless if I can't remember.
I don't actually remember.
Let me look up a picture of him from modern times.
Wait, don't do that. You might get spoiled. Hold on. I'll do it real quick. I don't want to risk it when we're halfway through this.
From what I see just off of the initial Google, he's not wearing a jacket.
Okay. Pat. Oh yeah, he's just wearing like a button up and a tie.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I found something else about this case. Okay. Why do they have the heat down so low? Well,
you know chocolate melts, right?
Chocolate needs to be kept at the right temperature. Take a look behind that panel on the wall. What panel? There's the thermometer.
Look at that! It was here this whole time!
There's one in each of the contest rooms. Tangaroa hid them so they wouldn't spoil the aesthetic of our works.
And what do the controls do?
They adjust the temperature and the lighting. Goes all the way down to negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Cold enough to keep any confectionery from melting.
So in effect, each room is a giant freezer.
You're right.
That's gonna fuck with the time of death of the body.
It's 59 degrees in here! No wonder I'm cold! Hey, Detective Bad! You, mind if we turn it up a little?
I'll kill you. Preservation of the crime scene is the foundation of detective work.
But I'm not a detective!
Act like one then.
The same goes for attorneys, Eddie. We must never disturb the scene of a crime.
Get used to the cold. It's all part of your training, young one. Chocolate needs to be kept between 59 and 65 degrees. There's no way around it. You know the temperatures by heart, huh? Yes, it is your job. It's the very least I should know. Any real confectioner should be able to tell you that and more. Alright, what about lollipops? And cream. If it's not too hot or too humid, a lollipop should be just about fine. Should just be fine just about anywhere. Cream needs to be kept at around 50 degrees. Need to watch out for heat and humidity, huh? Dude, noted. So silly.
I mean, think about it. The lollipop dissolves in your mouth where it's hot and humid.
Mm-hmm.
Detective Bad kind of brightened up when he was talking about lollipops, didn't he?
It's my special treat.
I suppose he must be very fond of them. I don't believe there's any more to be found here.
Alright.
The damaged creations and blunt force trauma? Or why did it break?
Why did it?
Yeah.
Why are they breaking? Because, why are they breaking? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Everything's breaking for some reason.
All of Mr. Tanjiro's creations are missing a little piece each. Including one of the stands that was holding up the ship. Somebody really went all out.
Do you think it could have been the killer?
It's certainly possible. Either way, I think we can safely say that the stand was damaged in our mystery person's tampering spree. And when it broke, the ship fell and smashed open the treasure chest. Which would have remained closed otherwise.
I was looking over here, officer. Nothing of interest in that cubbyboard or... Yes, sir!
We get some Oka shine.
So, there is.
Oh, no, there isn't. Just a blowtorch used for cooking and some tableware, sir.
You are the man, Mr. Attorney. Nothing to add, am I right?
No.
So, do you have something to add?
Oh, no.
Can't get a straight answer out of anybody.
Perhaps you should ask a straight question.
There's no such thing as straight. Oh, this is the guy next to the stream. Oopsies.
Wrong guy.
Wrong
They
guy.
all look the
What are
same.
you
you know.
investigating, officer?
Also, we will be figuring out what the investigation is after this 3-minute ad break.
Time for me to shove more Ritz crackers into my mouth.
Real.
Sir, stop eating the crime scene.
Detective Bad just slowly approaching, trying to just handcuff you immediately.
Gregory's just like, what are you investigating, officer?
Come on,
Their
I'm
faces
surprised nobody
looking
else
at him.
eating all this chocolate. It's so good.
You know, now that I think about it, I'm kind of thirsty. Only there was a river of water near here. Oh, wait.
Wow, look at my luck.
Just
I'm
my
the luckiest
luck.
boy here.
to make it worse, he goes and grabs the cup on the counter and just dips it in the
Oh, and there's
water.
a cup. Perfect. Hell yeah.
Man,
Wait,
this
stop!
Like the straw was made for snacking.
What the heck is this? What kind of attorney are you?
The best is the first attorney you've ever seen, my fool. I'm Gregory Edgeworth, bitch. That's what he said. I read in the dialogue.
You know, that's so real.
It's canon. It definitely happened. But just imagine you get to a crime scene. They're like, "Who the fuck are you?" And he just goes, "I'm Gregory Edgeworth, bitch." It's like, "Oh shit, my bad."
Yummy. Dude, why are Ritz crackers so fucking good, dude?
I don't know. Ritz crackers do hit different.
I mean, so real. What is this? Oh.
What you investigating over there?
I'm looking at Tweetor.
Oh my god,
The timer is almost over. The timer is almost over. Yeah, it's okay.
Now I'm looking at Twitter.
I look at Tweetor.
I look at
Twitter.
All my friends on the pool.
That's so funny. Hold on. Wait, no, not freaking sharing like that. Thank you. Meow 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 meow.
Real. When are we getting Oka in that shirt?
Bro.
Hey, yo.
When I ever have double D20s like that. Goodness gracious. Oh, that's so pretty. There's just a lot. Like, there's a lot of random. Why is most of my feed? Who on my friends list is liking so much of like the what are they called again? The 4 guys that everyone's thirsting over.
The
lads. Love and Deep Space. The Love and Deep. I
do be liking it every now and then. I am in the community.
That's
I mean,
that's fair. I'm just like, why am I getting 4 posts in a row?
So make that 2.
One day.
And we're dragging you in with us on another one.
Oh my goodness, Green.
Join
That's
us.
true.
Join us. We also. Oh, Indy, we need to tell Oka about the game plan.
Yes. You can.
What game plan?
For the villains game.
Oh, yeah. So
Okay, so
I need to play more of it. But yeah.
No,
We're trying to get all of the routes all at once, so we can just share all of the routes and basically just like speed run.
And you know what's worse? They're adding 3 more.
they're adding 3 more.
They're adding 3 more. And low-key, I'm like, I kind of want to change one mind. But also, I'm like, but the time. The effort.
You gotta stay focused.
I'm so sorry. Nikki, why are you banned from multiple streams?
Ayo.
Hold on. What? No longer. Huh? So funny. Why were you banned from Pepe's stream is the real question. That's silly. Manage suspicious. No, please do not look. Do not restrict anymore. Thank you. Anyways. Sir, I was just taking the temperature of the water here, sir. And
Hold
what
on, Indy. I need to send you something.
And what have we learned? Oh, it's warm, sir. The stream in each room flows into the main fountain, and then the water is circulated back into the rooms.
Unusual to say the least. I've never seen a house quite like this one.
Rich folks, they're all crazy. And we're now complete.
I think we're about done here for now.
Alright, crime scene notes have been updated. Well, if I wasn't convinced before, I am now. Tangaroa did it. No 2 ways about it.
What do you mean?
All the rooms in this place locked from the inside. The only way to unlock them from the outside is with this key.
I see. And who had access to that key?
Who do you think? Tangaroa, and it's the only one. There ain't any copies. Mansion key added to the courtroom. Or courtyard. With the mansion key, Tangaroa could slip into anybody else's room anytime he liked. And he could even lock his own room from the outside if he wanted.
But Mr. Tangaroa's room wasn't locked, was it?
Nope, which is exactly what makes him a suspect.
Would you care to explain your thinking?
Alright, let's begin. Why I think Tangaroa did it. If the door had been locked when the body was found, Tangaroa would have been the obvious suspect, which is why he deliberately didn't lock his room. And why he smashed in the lid of the treasure chest so the body was on full display. Everyone was supposed to gather in his room when the judging finished up, so he made it look like the murder happened while he wasn't there. The one thing he didn't plan on was Bound finding the body. Anyways, that's my thinking on this whole thing. Good enough for you, Mr. Attorney?
Nope. Do you also believe it was Mr. Tangaroa who damaged the other pieces in this room?
Yup. I know you have to believe your client. That's your job, but it's a detective. But I'm a detective and I serve the law. And no matter how squeaky clean somebody might seem, a suspect is still a suspect.
I fully understand your reasoning, detective. It's just wrong. Now, would you mind if I applied a little critical thinking on it?
Heh, do your worst.
Just as the detective won't compromise on his devotion to the law, I won't compromise on my beliefs either. And I'm not about to just accept his version of the events. In fact, I'm gonna show him the piece of evidence that highlights a contradiction in his claims.
Alright, rebuttal time! We are going straight to the third one. And why he smashed in the lid of the treasure chest so the body was on full display.
But he wasn't in here when the thing was heard.
Nutters.
Objection!
We've established that the body was hidden inside the chest. And that Miss Bound only came running into this room when she heard a sound. It seems reasonable to infer that the sound was that of the chocolate boat collapsing.
Sure, seems likely based on the evidence.
And yet you assert that it was Mr. Tangaroa who had smashed the lid of the chest? I believe this photo makes it clear that it was the ship that did the smashing.
Damn, a ship smashed? Tragic.
And if that had occurred only moments before Miss Bound had entered the room, then it couldn't have been broken by Mr. Tangaroa, who was out judging the contest at that time.
Hold it. I never said he did it then and there. He could have done something to the stand, so it collapsed when he was in the middle of judging.
Objection!
How would you know that? Have you any way of proving that assertion?
I have a gun. Nope, but the investigation isn't over yet. There's still time.
So he doesn't have anything conclusive. Have you found any prints in this room besides those of Mr. Tangaroa?
Yup, on the door. But we found Tangaroa's and Frost's print on there too. We were all brought in here for a briefing right before we started work on our creations. Those prints are probably from then.
I take it you haven't checked any of Mr. Tanjiro's works for prints yet.
Why would...
We know that somebody tampered with them.
I didn't hear Bad's line.
Huh?
I think you
Did it
skipped over your own line.
Yeah.
I said why would? I did.
Oh, it just didn't pick up for us.
Yeah, I think Discord probably just didn't pick it up.
Therefore, it's possible they left some prints behind when they did so.
Fine, I won't pull out the gun. But if we don't find anything, your guy's still top of my list. Got it? You! Check all of this chocolate stuff for prints, now! Yes, sir! Right away, sir! Detective Bad! Bad news! We finished dusting the chocolate and we found prints that don't belong to Mr. Tanjiro, sir. Go on. Whose? Delicia Scone, sir. She's one of the contestants. Good work. You can go back to whatever the fuck you were investigating before, I guess. Hi, Pepe. Yes, sir.
So it seems we have a suspect besides Mr. Tanjiro.
Even without your lawyerly input, I wasn't about to wrap up the investigation anyway. I'll go speak to Scone and see what she has to say for herself.
Delicia Scone. Mr. Gusto mentioned her too. He said that she was ruthless, that she'd do anything to win.
Miss Scone's lady sounds like a pretty suspicious character, huh, Mr. E?
Yes, I think we better try to speak with her ourselves as well. Detective Bad, would you mind if we accompanied you?
Babysitting you is not my job.
Aw, come on!
But I guess you did pick up a couple of useful clues already. So if you want to tag along, then be my guest.
Thank you, Detective. You're too kind.
But Detective Bad, sir! I don't think that's such a good idea. The lead prosecutor is still busy in there. It'll be fine. Me and him don't exactly see eye to eye anyhow. What's one more person who's gonna be a problem?
Who's this? Him? Who did they assign the case to?
Manfred von Karma. Your other voice in your head.
Uh-oh. What? They gave it to Von Karma? He hasn't lost a case in 25 years!
Manfred von Karma, a living legend over at the prosecutor's office. We've never faced one another in the courtroom, but I've heard plenty of stories. They say he'll do anything to ensure a guilty verdict. But I can't let that distract me. For now, I need only to continue to do what I believe is right.
To be continued. Wow. We rewrite over that. And we do a good old job about it. Alrighty. We still have like 30 minutes. We could probably go through a little bit of it. Oh, hello!
Little baby.
December 24, 7:30 p.m. Contest venue, Scone's room.
Whoa! A candy castle! And look, there are even some little elves to go along with it! Oh.
It's so cute. She's so cute.
She is, but also Fender, don't say that!
Are you talking about me? No, I'm talking about the elves that are on the table over there. Oh! Rooms laid out, pretty much the same as Tangaroa's.
It's not as cool though. That's something.
Let's see. Yeah, it looks like there's a temperature control panel in here too.
Over there where that orange slide is, right?
We better get a closer look at it when we can. Like a fairy tale storybook in here. And this whipped cream covered construction must be the work of Miss Delicia Scone.
Where is Miss Scone?
Me? Why, I'm over here, dearie. I'm alive. Oh, just look at you lovely boys. Delicia Scone at your service. Some cheeky blights back in Blighty even call me Miss Delicious. Teehee.
Oh my god, is she British?
British. Tuesday, innit?
Called a lovely boy at 34. Unexpected to say the least.
Lovely boys? Really? Even Mr. E?
Oh, yes, dearie. You, the detective over there, you're all lovely boys to me. I'm nobody's lovely boy, lady. Name's Bad.
I wonder just how old she is.
Finish this up so we can get out of here, Mr. Attorney. I don't like being in here with her.
Yes, alright. My question is though, how the fuck did she make that out of cream?
Shrug. Oro.
Oh, I think I know.
What's the meaning of this? Chit-chatting with the defense?
Oh, God, I hate him.
Mr. Edgeworth, some scary guy just stepped out of the castle.
Keep
Oh,
that as
there's
a...
no way that the castle is fully made out of cream then.
I don't think
Cream
so.
is not very structurally stable.
I think the like the platform especially, like the flooring is just like a stand. Right, and yeah, a good portion of it, I mean, I guess a good portion of it has to be made out of cream, but like, it can't structurally be made out of cream. Unless it's different types of cream.
But then what's the point of making the whole confection should be something edible? That's usually how these contests go.
True, maybe she's cheating then.
Oh my god, she's cheating.
Just stepped out of the castle. Von Karma.
What? He's Manfred von Karma.
Sorry, mannequins.
Mannequins.
The notorious prosecutor von Karma himself.
Manfred, Manny.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Von Karma. Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law.
My son will soon be in your possession.
I couldn't care less what your name is.
I'm trying to remember his voice.
Your job is to lose to me and disappear, never to show your sniveling face again.
I mean, technically, what will happen?
What a thoroughly rude individual.
Those piercing eyes, that furrowed brow. You're even scarier than they say.
I And you might want to keep such rude thoughts to yourself, Eddie. We were hoping you might permit us to carry out some brief inquiries, Mr. Von Karma.
Ha! And why would I wish to extend you any such courtesy?
This clearly isn't going to be easy.
So long as your inquiries are limited to this room, I suppose I'll allow it.
Why the sudden change of heart?
You, the tall fellow.
Name's bad. Is that so hard to remember?
Yeah, whatever. I didn't ask for your opinion. The thoughts of a lowly detective do not concern me.
I have a gun in my hand right now.
But I do admire your spirit.
Hand is no longer on gun.
But baby,
Oh.
bad. See to it that these worms don't step out of line.
Would you still love me if I was a worm?
Why do
No.
I have to love you if you were still a worm?
You could put
I'm not
leaves
the
in
one
my
asking
jar.
that question. I'm not offering you a choice, detective. You must love me if I was a worm. I need to go and look over Gusto's room. Good day. Can't believe he wouldn't love me as a worm. I swear to God, the nerve of that man. I'll show him.
Great, more babysitting. What do I gotta lose?
Why aren't Detective Bad and Mr. Von Karma investigating together? They don't seem to know each other well enough for there to be bad blood between them. Von Karma's just insufferable.
Real.
Well, looks like we have permission to investigate. Guess we'd better get to it.
Indeed. I'm not sure I trust Mr. Von Karma's motives, but at least we can do that much.
Hold up, I haven't been over this room yet either. You're not messing it up before I get my chance. I'll have to wait until I'm done.
But I thought you were the lead detective. How come you didn't take a look at this room yet?
Because I wasn't the first one they assigned. One of Von Karma's pets was on the job before me.
Uh-oh.
Right up until just now, in fact. I got here not long before you did.
That answers my question as to why they're working separately, I suppose. Let's say we look over the rooms together, Detective. It worked out well enough before. Then you won't have to worry about us messing things up. You can keep an eye on us as we go.
What kind of screwball attorney asks to have a detective breathe down their neck? Guess that I'm stuck with you for a little while longer.
Yippee!
Better you than Von
Yes!
Karma.
You're amazing, Mr. E.
Even his little bow.
Literally.
He's just like Edgeworth. You have our thanks, Detective Bad.
Don't be too grateful. This is my scene. The second you get in my way, you're out of here.
Of course, we understand. Now, shall we begin?
Contest venue, Scone's room. Okay. Let's scroll down and let's see. Ladder.
God, the ladder.
What's the
You gotta
matter?
read
What's the matter? Something weird about the ladder? I don't know why I thought, like, Fender was reading this line.
Could be.
It's not a ladder, Detective Bad. It's a step ladder.
Brother, look at how tall this shit is. You're lying to yourself.
I know.
Same difference.
Far from it, actually. You'd know if you observed their basic natures more closely.
What the fuck? Do you wanna die?
Amazing, Mr. E. I'll have to remember this for future reference.
To tell my son in the future when I'm dead.
I'll make sure to let him know.
Ladders and step ladders. Also, hi, Frosty. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Examine the castle.
It's an incredible piece of work. Hard to believe this whole castle is made out of sugar and cream.
I know, right? It's like we're inside a magical medieval story or something.
I didn't know you were into such fantastical things.
I'm wondering.
Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. Didn't mean to get carried away there.
Oh, no need to apologize. I admire your enthusiasm. I sometimes wish my own son was as animated as you.
He's, like, probably, you know, some kind of tism.
Probably, yeah.
You have a son, Mr. E?
I do. He's still in elementary school, and yet he'd rather read a statute book than a fairy tale. I can't help but worry that his interests will make it hard for him to make friends.
If
Joke's
any,
on you. It got him his husband.
Yeah.
Don't say that. You sound super interesting. You'll make a ton of friends. Me included, I'm sure.
to which he never shows up.
He goes
Yeah.
to get the milk and then disappears.
Peace out.
I'd like to think you'd be more of a big...
Ahem.
Oh,
Ahem.
my bad.
I'd like to think you'd be more of a big brother to him than a friend, Eddie.
A big brother he never sees for like several years. A big brother, huh? Guess I have some growing up to do. Better take this more seriously.
Indeed. Then with that in mind, shall we continue our investigation? I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Sir, don't be eating the freaking buttercream castle as well.
Sorry, it looks really delightful.
Looks very scrumptious.
Fine. Brain is turned off. Okay, well, anyways.
The doors of the castle have been left wide open.
Yeah, was the guy born in a barn? He could have at least closed them behind him.
Like to see you say that to Mr. Von Karma's face, Eddie.
Wait, there's a bunch of stuff inside. Let's see.
Hold it, kid. If anyone's gonna be handling evidence, it'll be me. cream's going all runny.
It's all over the detective's shoes. Why are all these items being stored inside a candy castle?
Freeman, thank you so much for the Gigantify, by the way. Thank you. I do have to actually manually add the Gigantify, so give me a second on that note. But, alright, tell me what you want me to look at first. What do you mean lock?
The rock lamps, sort of those like salt rocks.
I feel like those might be like cake to give shape to the, because the base looks similar to what they would be on the, as like the roofs of the little towers on the front.
They look like salt lamps, like the kind you want to lit.
It could be cake that you pipe cream onto, and then you get buttercream.
Oh, let's see what it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Ha! I was right.
Two big rocks crystals. Looks like somebody was using the castle for storage.
Kinda expected something a little more exciting behind those doors. Oh, I know! Maybe they're giant uncut gemstones. And maybe this whole thing is based on a story about a castle with a priceless treasure hidden inside.
I think I'd treat my priceless treasures with a little more care. There's something on the bottom of them.
Looks like a little stand or something.
I was right! They are gemstones! The stands must be so they can be put on display!
Well, whatever they are, it seems they're not just a large set of paperweights.
There's a bunch of blue cloth back here. 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls altogether.
Well, they certainly aren't made of any candy.
No idea what this stuff is for. Almost looks like somebody hid it in here.
And I think I've seen fabric of the same color somewhere else before.
Okay, we got
Fabric the same color somewhere else? Is it our evidence?
Oh. Both
Oh,
India are like, huh? Oh.
So then, if it's all inside of her castle, you would probably assume that she's probably the killer. But it's way too early in the game. This has to be a red herring. So now we know she's definitely not the one who killed him.
Tee-hee!
Huh. These pillars. They have hexagonal indentations.
Looks like something's supposed to go in there. Well, whatever they were, they're long gone.
Hexagonal indentations, huh? I wonder.
Oh my god, the salt rocks go in there.
That's what I want.
Castle's covered in whipped cream, so maybe a giant strawberry?
Good. I wish.
A giant strawberry with a hexagonal bottom.
Look, I like strawberries, okay? Can't blame a guy for wishing.
Oh my gosh, strawberry.
I prefer bananas myself.
I hate that.
I'm
I
so
hate
sorry. I'm so
bananas.
sorry.
Oka, why would you do this to me?
I forgot this is
I
a line.
thought we were friends.
I do like blueberries. And
I do
strawberries.
like blueberries too.
I
No
can't eat
banana.
banana though, I'll die. The
I still
hexagonal
eat banana.
indentations in the rock crystal stand.
Yeah.
The rock crystal stands and the pillars in front of the castle feature the same hexagonal shape. I believe the crystals are meant to be placed on top of the pillars.
Oh yeah. Hexon to hexon. Makes perfect sense.
But if that's the case, then why are they being hidden inside the castle? The rolls of blue cloth and the rock crystals inside the castle. I imagine both must belong to Miss Scone. Miss Scone. What were you using the items inside the castle for?
Oh, those. Sorry, Lambkin, but I'm not allowed to say. Let me guess. Von Karma? Eek! How did you know? But please don't ask me to tell you, or he'll have my guts for garters.
Seems the prosecution really has no intention of sharing anything with the defense.
Thought we were onto something with those giant rock crystals. But
What's that, dearie? You're interested in my little trinkets?
your trinkets?
Yes, my sweet. I use them to make people all lovely and relaxed.
You use rock crystals and cloths to do that?
I do. It's wonderful. You should see it. They're not just any old rock crystals either. They're great big lumps of salt with lights inside them.
Wow, these things are lamps.
I really want to look at salt lamps so bad, but I've never had the
No.
opportunity to do so.
What I have like a little glass lamp that has like the little rock salts in it, and they look like the perfect size for like just biting a little piece out of. But I can't get to them because they're in glass.
Has anybody in chat ever licked a salt lamp before? I need to know.
Vitally
We
important.
need, for research purposes, totally, most likely not because we're iron deficient.
I want to lick the salt lamp.
I want like this salt, like the salt lamp that's like soft enough that you can just take a little out, you know,
Just grate it onto your steak.
for real. Get like a cheese grater.
And oh, that's not even the half of it. Those claws hold an even more exciting secret. A dead body!
Oh my god.
Sorry, we got distracted about salt lamps.
Yeah. It craves that mineral. She really opened up the moment we started talking about her trinkets.
Since you're here, why don't I give you lovely boys a taste of my relaxation magic, Oh, Betty Pumpkin, can you get it all out and set it up for me? That name. The name is bad.
Is that a no? Why are you being so selfish, Betty Bumpkin?
Have you finished taking photos of this room yet? Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have, sir. Then help Miss.
Realizing she's got way more lines right now than she anticipated.
Dude, I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with the what's it called? With the timer is my problem, and then that's I'm just like braining. There's a lock on the timer for some reason, so I can't add more time, which doesn't make sense. Oh, hold on. Maybe I locked it by accident? Yeah, okay. Don't know why that was locked, but that's stupid.
Oopsie poopsie.
I guess so. I guess a literal oopsie poopsies, but I don't know why that was locked to begin with. Okay, that was weird. We add 5 more minutes there. There we go. Thank you, chat, for putting up with my silliness, my silly goofy patience. Then help Miss Scone here with something, will you? Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Tee-hee-hee, oh, you're a sweetie at heart, aren't you, Batty Bee?
Now do it again, LMAO.
That's amazing, Miss Scone. You got him to do exactly what you wanted. That's some talent.
Freeman, thank you so much for the 500 buddies. Also, I don't have to manually add anything with the timer for anything except for the gigantifying. Gigantify is an automatic, is a manual add. Everything else is automatic.
Thank you. Thank you ever so much, Battykins, and you, Officer Lovely.
She's giving nicknames to the forensics guy now. I want a nickname.
I guess it's her way of showing that she cares.
So, what about this is supposed to be relaxing exactly?
Oh, don't be a big sourpuss, Batty Bee. The fun's only just beginning. Officer Lovely, you can switch it on now.
Yes, ma'am. Why am I touching this?
Wow.
Huh. I don't have to use my gun here.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is. I wish my son was here to see it.
He would enjoy it.
Isn't it, though? Isn't it just wonderful? The 4 adorable elves and the sweetest little castle made of sweets. That's my theme, you see. And I thought it would be extra lovely if it was all lit up. Isn't it the nicest thing you've ever seen?
One of the elves must be feeling a little left out.
This is how it was supposed to look for the contest. Oh, woe is me. But I'm glad you lovely boys got to see it at last. Or at least.
Wait, shouldn't the lamps be lit up too?
Oh, what's happened there, I wonder?
I think we better take a look at the lamps and elves one more time.
Hello? There.
Is that strawberry jam I see?
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny, including that.
Lay dive too hard.
Please re-say that line again. I accidentally hit my fucking deafen key.
Oopsie.
I'm so sorry.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny, including that strawberry jam.
Thank you. Also, Centurion, thank you so much for the 5,000 biddies, darling. Thank you, thank you. We're actually 5 more points away from the guild building design being revealed by the one and only Oro eventually. That will be sometime when we're both not busy.
I'm getting there.
We're getting there.
Oh yeah.
Corporal girly life comes priority.
I also need to finish one more thing, but it shouldn't take too long.
Yeah. Also, thank you guys so much for the near hype train, by the way.
I was also thinking of maybe doing that on Friday to be like, oh yeah, I can do that.
That'd be fun. Hello.
The lamp appears to be broken.
Bulbs are smashed, both of them.
Maybe they fell and broke on the floor. Look, there's a red stain on the one on the left. Must be strawberry jam.
That's not a stain, that's...
Yep, that's strawberry jam, alright. I can taste it. Wait, that's blood. Fuck!
What?
Bleh. Why is there blood on this lamp?
Why isn't there blood on this lamp? Put on.
Could it have something to do with why its bulb is broken? We better take a closer look at the other one, too.
We don't actually have to do that, I believe.
Blunt force trauma and bloody lamp. Yeah.
No, that's the strawberry jam.
It's,
Jammy lamp.
It's our jam.
We know that the victim was struck and killed with something blunt. And we found blood on one of the lamps, which has a smashed light bulb inside. Could the lamp not have been the murder weapon?
For sure. It could definitely do enough damage to kill someone.
I would know. The way that he said that, I was like, hello? You, science guy, did you finish analyzing the blood from the lamp yet? Yes, sir, it just got done a minute ago, sir! The blood is of the victims, no doubt about it. There you have it.
Salt lamp has been has been added.
So the murder weapon was hidden in Miss Scone's room. I'm beginning to think we may need to add her to our list of suspects. Could this be related to the evidence somehow?
Blunt force trauma.
Here's the contest rules we never got to read, by the way. The prize is the ultimate cookbook. The title of World's Greatest Confectioner is also a part of the prize. The rules. Judging will proceed clockwise from the leftmost room. All contestants to gather to Mr. Tangaroa's room when judging ends. Non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration. Stands and display materials will be provided. Contestants may not enter another contestant's room until the judging has been completed. So when you were talking about, yes, you are severely right.
I called it. I was like, there's no way that bitch is made out of fucking cream. Take a look at the list of the rules for the contest, detective. I've watched quite a few baking shows. I know how these things go.
Non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration.
That means that the salt lamps and luminous cloth would have both been against the rules.
Is that why they were stashed away inside the castle?
I think we need to dig a little further into this with Miss Scone before we can say for sure.
We're also gonna see this real quick.
The self doesn't have an illuminated cloth over it like the others.
It's not fair to leave the poor guy out, Mrs. Scone.
Well, I didn't want to, did I, dear?
See, Fender, this is why you don't get a nickname.
But one of my cloths and one of my little machines went missing.
A cloth and what sort of machine exactly?
Oh, you'll never guess. Yawning. Oh, you'll never guess how it all works. Those illuminous cloths are connected to these little thingamajigs. They're called full spectrum light emitting devices. Emitting. They send light down the main cable and into each optical fiber strand. That's what makes the cloth glow. With a little bit of fiddling, you can change the light to any color in the whole wide world. Bright red like ferocious, fiery flames. Fiery flames. Cold blue like clinking crystals of ice. They have these special batteries that last for donkey's years, and they don't mind the cold at all.
Forgive me. So those machines, they...
Okay, I'll talk slower.
They're what makes the special luminous cloth light up in all these beautiful colors, Mr. E.
I see. So much new technology I can barely keep up.
So these light emitting devices. You lost one of them and a piece of luminous cloth as well.
That's right, Lambkin. Heaven only knows where they could have gotten to.
It's cloth. Could have something to do with the case. Yeah, we saw the body was wrapped in it.
Yep, it's been added to the record. Alright, since we got that, we go all the way over here.
There's a small door on the wall here, just like in Mr. Tanjiroa's room.
Here, I'll open it. Click.
Temperature 68 degrees. Lights set to green.
Didn't he say that cream needed to be colder?
Didn't Gusto say
Yeah.
cream needed to be kept at 50 degrees? I had a future you in my head for a moment. Temperature in here's too high. Which means what?
That the whole thing isn't made purely out of fucking cream, apparently. That cream would have melted then. That is odd. I wonder why. Runny cream and high temperature. I mean, she's cheating on the decorations. Who knows what else she's cheating on? The whipped cream in this room is collapsing because the temperature's too high.
It's 68 degrees. My messed up shoes can vouch for that.
And yet... when you open the doors to the castle, the handles themselves were just fine.
Yeah, they were sturdier than expected.
Sturdy. That's not the way I would describe most things made out of confectionaries. I think we better take another look at those handles, don't you?
What the?
I think it's safe to say those handles aren't made of any candy. Cheater! Cheater!
It's not just the handles. The whole castle, the little elves. They're all just plastic models with whipped cream smeared on top.
Cheater!
So none of this is confectionery art after all?
Nope, we got a fucking cheater on our hands.
No, it's simply made to look like candy, with the cream having been added to lend it all an air of authenticity.
Yep. So we got that. And that will be the end, because the next thing we will be doing is talking to Scone to question her about her lies, quite frankly.
Yeah.
So that will be
Freaking
next week.
SMH my head. Can't believe she would do this to us.
She's lying. Not just to us, but the entire world for this.
We've
I can't believe
uncovered
she
her
would do that to
fate.
Tangaroa. He mused too much to let this happen.
He would never have let this happen.
Nope, never. He would have fought everything. Ah, shame. But yeah, that is where we will end it, so let me just save this. And yes, hold on. I am going to quickly grab snooze button. Where's my mouse? Snooze. There we go. But yes, how are you feeling about this case so far?
It's interesting. We've got a lot of pieces so far, but not a ton of answers at the moment. So it'll be
we've
it'll be
only
fun to
got
see
a
what else
red
we get.
herring.
Yeah, we already know that Scone can't possibly be the killer because it would be way too obvious. I mean, she's got the fucking murder weapon that's like one of her fucking items. That's like in her castle, in her room. Like, it's just too obvious. If Scone is actually the fucking murderer, I will shit myself. But it can't be. This is like the first red herring.
Do you guys have a theory on who might possibly be the murderer?
Nope. But it's not Scone. That's all I've got
It's not
so far.
Scones, it's probably not Tangaroa.
Well, yeah, we know it's not Tangaroa. We know it's not Scone.
Or do we? Dun dun dun!
Nine. Tangaroa is innocent.
He's just a singing little guy.
Yeah, we love him.
Yeah. Yes, we will continue this next week. We did actually get quite a bit done right now, so that's good. And my timer is no longer fucking up, which I don't understand how it started fucking up, but we no longer have it be locked and worried for sure. Hi, Sammy. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Cowie followed me on VGen. Love her. Always. But yes.
We love Cowie.
We love Cowie.
We stand Cowie in this household.
Cry, scream, sob. Love her. I will say, I wanted to do... I really need to do Deltarune Chapter 3. I am actually canceling Deltarune Chapter 3 again. I know. I've pushed this specific chapter way too far. I will try to do it on Thursday. The problem is I don't have the energy for me to push for even 2 more hours. It's not going to be worth it for me to keep it up for 1 hour. So, yeah, we're gonna push it on till Thursday. I will just have to see how much time I'm gonna have on Thursday, because I have something on Thursday. So we'll do that. And also, pokes fingers, my appointment got moved up tomorrow. So I actually have I have to be there much earlier than I anticipated, which means I have to actually sleep on time, and I can't spend the next 4 hours pushing it.
That's a mood.
We'll see.
I believe in you. Stay strong.
We see. I'm sorry, Weeb. Honestly, I probably would have pushed. I would have probably still pushed it for 2 hours regardless if it wasn't for the fact that my appointment tomorrow got moved up, and I can't change it. I called them. They're like, "Yeah, no, it's moved up," and I'm like, "Huh? Why?" Cries.
Teehee. That's what the receptionist said in response. Just tee-hee.
No, literally, I hate it. But anyways, I apologize. I will try to see what I can do. Maybe I'll do it Wednesday, maybe I'll do it Thursday. It depends on how much time I have, especially with with my stuff. Deltarune tomorrow, every single time. I will just do Deltarune. Damn, doctor shouldn't exist in my opinions. I need to get it for my teeth.
For your teeth.
For my teeth. And then if, you know, if I pray hard enough, maybe I'll find a Switch in, like, a store nearby. Cries.
Yeah, I believe in you.
But anyways, we're gonna go over to an old friend that I haven't actually seen stream in a hot minute. Or maybe perhaps I have been living under a rock and they've been streaming for a while again. But someone who I haven't spoken to in a hot minute, we're gonna go to Hirosh. So I think they're gonna be super sweet. Also, brand new model. I haven't seen this model apparently, but they're currently playing a horror game, it looks like. So go give them lots of love and appreciation. They're super, super sweet. Go give them lots of love. And yeah, they're a bag boy VTuber, but they currently just have a bag on top of their head with this current model. Yeah, go give them lots of love and appreciation. I do appreciate it immensely. Thank you guys so much. And again, we are at about 5 hours. So realistically, Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 will be the finale for the Okathon unless we keep it going. So we'll see what happens. But I do genuinely appreciate you guys immensely. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you. And I'll talk to you guys either maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday, but guaranteed Friday. Thumbs up. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see if they give me loopy medicine or something for the appointment tomorrow. We'll find out. Anyways, bye-bye!